What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and what we're going to be talking about is what you're looking at right now on your screen. Now, we don't know exactly what EA Sports is doing, but we do know it's a new secret promo. They're probably going to have new player sets, opportunities for you guys to play and get some free MUT coins and things of that nature. So many of you guys were tweeting at me yesterday like, what's going on? I did have some fun with you guys and ask you guys to give me only bad guesses. It appears to be like, Eli Manning and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure they're not celebrating Eli Manning. It is 10 years of MUT, the anniversary, so there is maybe some things going along with that, maybe new cards, things of that nature. I'm not sure, but what we're going to talk about is certain things that you need to do right now to kind of prepare for what's happening with this. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump into Ultimate Team right now, and then what I'm going to ask everyone to do, because remember, I told you guys already, like, listen, I bought the Aaron Rodgers, and many of you guys are like, how is that supposed to save me money? What is going on? This is what happens when you get cards earlier. For those of you guys that don't understand, because I saw that most of my viewers that were veterans understood. A lot of the newer guys don't understand. Because of the way the power-ups and things like that work right now, if you get the base cards and everything early, it saves you a lot instead of going back to it. For instance, once they release Aaron Rodgers' next card, once he plays, whenever he plays, and I personally, at this point, after what happened to Cam Newton, I don't know if they should be playing at all in the preseason. It's really disgusting that these athletes are getting hurt in the preseason where the games don't count, and then they have so many issues with the CBA and everything like that and trying to get paid. It's very, very annoying because those type of injuries are probably going to hinder him during the year, and then people are going to have more things to talk about in regards to Cam Newton, and he's already, coming off of that the shoulder surgery and stuff like that. So I'm really starting to get a little disgusted with that. But more than likely, we still have the preseason team of the week. Okay, we have other things that are going to be going on. I'm going to let you guys know who's absolutely 100% not going anywhere on my squad. But you guys are going to have to look on your team and see exactly what's happening with that. All right, so look, let's take a look at what's happening, right? When you go, like Patrick Mahomes, you can see that Aaron Rodgers is there, right? Many of you guys had some issues. Yo, bro, he overthrows. He does a lot of stuff. Those things are all true. Okay, but I was laughing with him a little bit yesterday, and I'm going to have to be a little bit more careful, obviously, with the way I throw the ball with him as opposed to Patrick Mahomes. But I want to point out a few things, right? After the most recent patch, Patrick Mahomes also overthrows the ball. Just so that we're all clear. Because before the patch, he would not overthrow a deep ball, and I didn't have any of those extra abilities on him for perfect deep throw or anything like that. He just did not overthrow the ball. Now he's been doing it. So I actually went into a couple games, I gave you guys some gameplay at the end of the game just to kind of see if Aaron Rodgers can throw the ball, better or whatever, and try to get a little understanding about that. But I have yet to go into a game where it's just like, it's just straight passing attack, okay? But he has been able to do a lot of things that I like, okay? Now, when we look at the fact that there is a new promo coming, the cover athlete is obviously Patrick Mahomes. I think he's going to have a very good season. I don't think, he's going to be injured or anything like that. I think he'll be fine. The Madden curse, pretty much Tom Brady. I think Tom Brady kind of broke it, didn't he? It was other athletes that also didn't get injured, but Tom Brady, I think he probably was the guy that's like, you know what, I'm too good for this curse. Even though the Eagles got them that year in the Super Bowl, he still was able to get there. Again, whatever the promo happens to be, I need each and every one of you guys to start making some decisions. What players am I willing to keep? What players are trash cans? And where am I going with it? Now, what you're going to notice is also in the auction house, there are probably going to be certain things that are a little bit cheaper. Some things are going to be more expensive. That's going to vary based on whatever people think is coming. I don't want you guys to start going wild and selling your cards for cheap right now because everybody is still looking for training points. All right, so don't do anything crazy. There's certain upgrades you can make, to make your team a little bit better. I know the right tackle for the Eagles, that's a theme diamond. Right now, he's better than Lane Johnson because he gets two abilities, under the same cap. Because right now, these guys only have one ability slot, even though players at the same overall on the defensive side of the ball, like Jalen Ramsey, has two slots. It doesn't make any sense. The O-line is not really getting any love, but we have to discuss that at another time. Specific upgrades, when you're looking at your squad right now, people are going to rush and make some really, really wild and savage decisions, okay? I don't want you guys making that decision to be able to get rid of your cards right now for a little bit cheaper prices because you're waiting on a promo that may not be exactly what you think it is, all right? So this is what we're going to do right now. Also, Charles Tillman, this dude stood right there and got dotted in his face. Some of you guys were writing about that also after the patch, that your corners are just standing around and like, they're like, yo, what's up? You want to catch this? Oh, all right. Yo, good catch, man. One of you guys even wrote that after the guy caught the ball, you saw your defensive player go up and slap him on the butt cheeks and say, good catch. I have yet to see that. If I saw that, I would rage sell every single player that was even around him. Like, even if you had nothing to do with it, if you were like a person that went to go help make the tackle, and then you witnessed him say good play and slap the other teammate on the butt, the other team on the butt cheeks, I'm getting rid of you immediately. So I understand some of the frustration that you guys are doing. I'm trying to give Charles Tillman the benefit of the doubt, but I don't know if it's going to work out for him if he continues along the lines of what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing. All right, so I'm just letting you guys understand that there is a possibility that I'm going to be waiting until I want to see what the promo is. Because remember, like I said, the training point values keep the card's prices at a certain level. Even if people are desperate, the card value still stays the same. So it doesn't matter about, oh, bro, this guy, he's trash and he's doing that. You're still going to get a certain amount for what his value is. So just be very, very careful with that as you go forward. Now, we're getting rid of other players that are current players that are more than likely going to continue to get power-ups. I would be very careful with that. I would be more inclined to get rid of a legend than I would a current player, because the way that EA has been putting out content, it looks like they're going to be giving us favorable upgrades throughout the year, so it may work out a little bit better for us. All right, I just want to point that out as well, because some of you guys are like, Jalen Ramsey's kind of slow. Jalen Ramsey plays faster than the 84 speed when he's chemmed up. I don't know what he's doing, if he's just the base card, but he plays very, very big, and he plays very, very smart. And I told you guys that 87 zone coverage is next level tier. I told you guys that. That really made a difference, because if you look at Marshawn Lattimore in the 70s, that dude was doing whatever he wanted. And I think Patrick Peterson being an 82, below the 85 threshold, that caused a lot of issues for me as well. All right, so this is what I'm going to urge you guys to do. We're going to go take a look at the auction house right now and try to figure out, all right, what cards are really, going for cheap? What cards should we be willing to get rid of? And how are we willing to build our team up with the new promo coming soon, which, like I said, obviously it's going to be new players. That does not mean that you need to get those players. Okay, I want to repeat that again. Just because they're new players, that does not mean you have to get them. If you notice, a lot of the players that are on my team, they've been there for a while. Tyreek Hill, many of the players are just there because I need them to be there because they still play well. If the players start playing like trash, it is your duty to get rid of them immediately. Bro, you don't need me to tell you, all right, guys, okay, see how this guy's 239? That's a great steal for a 90 overall. You see what's happening? Before it was like 240. So these prices for training points right now, that's a steal in my opinion, 239 for 4,900 and whatever training points. If I had that amount, I'm buying that ASAP like Rocky, immediately. So you can start to go and look around at certain players and say, you know what? Everybody's getting excited about this new promo. We have no idea what it's going to be. And I need to start taking advantage of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to start looking and seeing what's going on and trying to figure out, like, should I get these? Like this guy, 125. If you were to bid on that and get that, I think that 88 is around that rate anyway. Nobody's going to buy it, but it's certain things that you're going to look at that are very, very low and appealing, but don't jump on anything right now, as everybody is getting really, really excited and just trying to run away from everything and make sure they have enough coins for the new promo. Just make sure. And also, you guys were talking about Otto Graham and his release and everything like that. I don't know if I want to go Otto Graham right now. I know he's better than Aaron Rodgers at the moment. I really am just like about to rage sell Patrick Mahomes, bro. Like, that dude is winding up for 60 minutes flat. Like 60 minutes. He is just winding up crazy. And I cannot deal with it. But we're going to see what's going on. A lot of you guys are still going with that Steve Young situation, running around with Escape Artist. You guys can check that price too. Let me see what's going on with him. I don't know exactly where he's gone to, but we could definitely check that out as well. What does he got there? Isn't he like a 90 to 91? Let's go ahead and check that out real quick with the QB situation and see what he's doing. Okay, Steve Young, where are you? Patrick Mahomes, you trash. All right, so he's down to 424 if you wanted to bid on it and try to snatch him up. For me, I don't know if that's good enough right now for me to go ahead and get rid of Patrick Mahomes and get Steve Young at this point, because I think I can deal with winning games with throwing the ball minimally because I'm building my team around my run game. So even though he is a much better quarterback, I'm going to hold off for a little bit because I'm going to want somebody else, maybe a Randall Cunningham. I don't know. I'm going to, listen, this guy is gone. I don't know what they did to him. And I'm in agreement with you guys that we've all noticed a difference right after the patch, and they may tune it with the next update, but I'm impatient and I'm not trying to deal with it. And that's pretty much where I am with it. Bro, I'm done. I'm not going on with this foolishness. This guy's running around doing whatever he wants, and it is what it is. So these are the times where now, especially my no money spent players, the market is going to take a little bit of a hit. So look through it, see what's going on. If you see that other one that we had, the 239, numbers like that won't be there long. That's a very good price for training points right now. Not for the card, because Derek Brooks, other than being a great coverage linebacker, and even with the way the game plays now, he's not going to jump and pick anything anyway. He's going to stand there, and the linebackers can't react, so it doesn't matter. You're going to still get a little bit more underneath better zone coverage than you would with other linebackers, but I would just use them for training because that's what I've been doing. That's how I've been able to power up both Von Miller and Lawrence Taylor by just picking up a 90 overall. So that's pretty much what's going on. As soon as we get information about the promo, I'm going to have everything available for you guys, and we're going to be ready and good to go. All right, so don't worry about it. Start looking at your team, review it for now. Let me know if you've added any additions, if you've chosen some of the new offensive lineman abilities and things of that nature. But please, don't sell anyone unless you're upgrading them now to a cheaper, like if I sell Charles Tillman, I got to be going Willie Brown right now, or Mel Pass the Blunt. Because in my opinion, those are upgrades. You see what I'm saying? This guy just stood there and got dotted. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm thinking Willie Brown, though. So those are the kind of things that I would like for you guys to do right now before the promo starts. Because even after the promo, unless they release Charles Woodson, that would upset me. If they released Charles Woodson and I did all that and changed it out and got Willie Brown, I'll be furious if Charles Woodson is there. Like, yo. But other than that, I'm not going to be upset. Like, who else would they put out? Champ Bailey, I wouldn't be that upset about. Deion Sanders, I would rage. But you got to take a chance while you're thinking that certain things, are there for the taking. Willie Brown might be a good card to go after if you were going to go ahead and replace some cards. So, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know, the 10-year anniversary, what exactly they would try to specify. I don't think they're going to put out players at every position. Some of you guys were thinking that was going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. I think they'll put out a few. And see what happens. Like Willie Brown is 311. So if I were to sell the other guy right now, I would have to still get some training and stuff like that, but that might be worth it for Willie Brown. Let me give you guys an example of what's going on with him. Okay, he would go to an 88 speed, which will be 1 point better than him, and then you'll see that his play rec would match that. His man coverage is at a 90, his zone coverage is 89, which will go to a 90. And we would probably be able to see what next level tier would be for that zone, because once you get to 90 to 94 is next level tier. So that might be something we should do, though. Actually, yo, Tillman, hold on, bro. You got dotted in your face. Let me let's see what's going on with that, bro. Like you might have to, like, next video you might be gone, dog. Like I ain't gonna 182. So that'll put us at like 320, 311. We would have enough. But what about your power up? What about your power up, though? What's your power up going for? That's what we would have to see. Tillman, I think his power up was like, what was it, a 76 or what? Okay, so Charles to 28. You're not really giving us much, but I think Willie Brown is probably the better play to go with right now. Yeah, we might have to rage sell Tillman. He might have to go. Willie Brown is just outright better. I'm gonna make the decision to do it, guys. But again, that's something that I believe is a better upgrade. All right, more speed, next level tier with zone, and things of that nature. But again, if you can't make decisions like that with the way your team is right now, I would just wait it out. And that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing right now after I get started. So look at your team, evaluate it, check some of the prices, get back to me, let me know what you're thinking, and I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.